What is up, YouTube? That was kind of like an impression from T-Bone, but anyway, moving on. So I wanted to make a little video on like being the main character in your story and like creating your story, no matter what point you're at. So I just went on a little run and that. And I went around like, Oxford Street, Bond Street. There's very like high-end stores there, like Balenciaga, Cartier, Rolex, Gucci, Saint Laurent, like anything that you can name, Dior. And it's Friday night as well, so you can imagine the people that are there all dressed up, this and that, the girls, the cars. So the whole idea with like running around that area, instead of like just a park or a normal place, and going to a high-end place in like one of the biggest cities, obviously London, is kind of like the manifestation part of it. Just like going around that place and seeing the people, the cars, the shops, like everything is like raw, it's like, whoa. It's crazy, man, because that's a whole different life from what I'm used to and the majority of the world is used to. That's like high end, very rich, or at least trying to appear rich. That's a very rich place for the most part. And I was watching a Imam Ghazi podcast, and he was basically, people asking him like, when you were like 18, 17, like what did you do? How did you spend like your Friday nights, your Saturday nights? What did you do on like Sundays? And he used to just tell them like certain things that he used to do and this and that. So my whole thing is like, in the future when somebody asks me what did I do, how did I spend my Friday nights, I can say, oh yeah, I used to just run around as a kid, a 17-year-old kid, around all these rich cars and rich people. Sorry, expensive cars and rich people. And yeah, I don't know, just adds to the story, man. It just adds to the story, bro. Like, you need to do shit that is worth telling other people, almost. Because with a lot of people, no matter how old they are, you ask them like, oh, what have you done in your life? What have you achieved? Tell me like one thing that you've done that you're proud of, or one spur of the moment thing, and nothing comes to their mind, man, and it's kind of sad. And I don't really want to be like that, so yeah. And I've done a bunch of shit like that as well, man, so I will have a lot of stories to tell the podcasters and just the media and stuff like that. But yeah, man, we're getting there, we're getting big. The chest is getting there as well, but yeah. Progress is being made, progress is definitely being made, and I'm seeing the results now, man, as well. The results, they're not where I want them to be, of course. Then, I desire more, and when you desire something, it's making a pledge to yourself that you're not happy until you get that thing. So I desire more, and I'm not happy. Well, actually, I don't know how true that is, really. I'm happy because I'm striving and I'm progressing towards my goals, but I'm not content. I'm not content at all. But I feel like you can be happy and content. I feel like they're one and the same, but also not really, if that makes sense. So, yeah. I need to have a shower. I still need to stretch, man. Fuck, yeah. I need to stretch these calf muscles and that. So, I need to wrap this up anyway. Damn, I just want to like keep talking on camera, so I'll probably make another video after this after I get out of the shower and whatnot. But yeah, man, start thinking about your story. What you want to tell people in 10 years and stuff like that. Or like think about like a generic movie where somebody's like a nobody and then they make it to be a successful businessman or an athlete or whatever. A zero to hero story. Start like keeping that in mind almost. And right now you're zero, you're at zero, you're a nobody. But then you can do stuff that kind of what's it called? There's like an English language technique. Foreshadow, yes. I don't know how the fuck I remembered that, but you kind of like foreshadow your success just in your own mind. You know what I'm saying? So do that almost, and yeah, man, stick to the grind, boy. Stick to it. 2023 coming up, big goals about to get hit, boy. Real talk. 2022 now, bro. People are like, oh my god, I cannot wait for 2023. This and that. I'm like, bro, 2022 is not over, bro. What the fuck are you talking about, G? There's still work to do, bro. Real talk. There's still work to do. So yeah, Archer Smash It also this month. And yeah, have a good day, have a good night, whatever time you're watching this. Probably nobody watching this, but anyway, love.